Everyone, and welcome back to another crazy, funny, but yet sick episode of Surviving Diddy Glover. We are constantly surviving Diddy Glover, and we got to keep the candles lit during survival. Salute to the bride of Chucky. Salute to the lounge in the building. First and foremost, you know what I'm talking about? To represent her husband during survival. Kathy in the building. D Dot. We must meditate, ladies and gentlemen. And you see Chucky still in the building. Chucky has not left the goddamn building. Who want to play with Charles Lee Ghetto Ray? Pure survival. Y'all gotta smash that like button. We must meditate. Ah! This man is constantly always doing something. Every time I turn around, Diddy Glover has something else that's coming out about this man. So there is no secret. Anybody that's standing like up for Diddy Glover and they say, "Oh, Jamil, why you always making fun of that man?" Pure Bible. The man is a sick individual. We done found out that Kim Porter, that book that came out, that was really her book. That book that Kim Porter came out with was really her words. That's what I'm hearing, ladies and gentlemen. And Diddy Glover is infatuated with little boys. Pure survival. Even when the little boy said he was 10 years old and I saw the picture with Diddy Glover picking him up, I said, you know what? It's so many lawsuits. We can't believe everything that every person that's suing Diddy Glover is saying. We can't believe everybody is a victim. Pure survival. So I'm like, hold up. How is this 10-year-old lying or is this 10-year-old telling the truth? Salute to Miss Gala Kling. Salute to Miss Gagla Kling. I'm so sorry if I messed your name up. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? But thank you so much for hitting that super chat soon as you come in the building. Y'all was hitting that super chat crazy yesterday. Pure survival. YouTube was sending me emails. They said, God damn, you've been hitting them super chats like crazy. Cash App going off. Pure survival. Y'all was showing so much love. But like I said, we can't believe everybody's lawsuit, but we cannot ignore everybody's lawsuit. Now, when that 10-year-old boy said he was 10 years old and Diddy took advantage of him, pure survival, like I said, I was like, is he telling the truth or is he just trying to cash out? Making of the band. Shout out to Freddy P. Pure survival. Freddy P was a member of the making of the band. He one of the motherfuckers who walked and got a cheesecake. Pure survival. And shout out to Freddy P because you can tell the interviews he been going on. He been looking nice. His hair ain't been nappy as fuck. Pure survival. I thought we would have been surviving Freddie P's twisties, but Freddie P been looking really nice lately. No Diddy Glover. Pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm glad because Diddy done robbed and burned these people for all this fucking money. And I remember Freddie P was out exposing him. Freddie P wasn't scared to say shit to Diddy Glover. That's why he didn't like Freddie P. Pure survival. Because Freddie P would speak his mind. And now he really can speak his mind. And he been exposing everything. And there's a man that had to go to get subpoenaed to go to court that got the freak off tapes with the other celebrities. I know y'all seen him. Motherfucker looked just like T.D. Jakes, Pure survival. Soon as I seen the dude with the freak off tapes, I said, you ever been swallowed? You ever been, that's all I thought was, have you ever been swallowed when I seen that motherfucker? But listen what Freddie P say about Diddy infatuated with little boys. This is the boy that was around him. That man was infatuated with little boys and he snitched on Abercrombie and Fitch. This is why all these people been getting indicted. Diddy's about to get out of jail. Like I said, they're going to lock Oprah up. Jay-Z, dude, you better fucking run for cover. Because Diddy, all these people getting indicted all of a sudden. All these people in power. That's because Diddy said, fuck that. I'm not staying in this jail by myself no more. Pure survival. And Freddie P exposed Diddy snitching on Abercrombie and Fitch. And he also exposed Diddy having an infatuation for little boys. And y'all seen how he sexually harassed Justin Bieber right in front of our face. Pure survival. Smash that like button. Get those likes up, guys. This is crazy.
I respect it, man. But you heard how Diddy lawyers came out blaming the feds for leaking the footage of Diddy and Cassie?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. They know you're guilty for most. They want the public. They just want you, bro. They want you in there for, they gonna try to give you 40, 50 years for the that you got away with, and it's gonna look like it's because of sex trafficking. It could be the feds making more people come out. People that just went to Diddy parties and got just coming out. You know what I'm saying? People who reputations might have been on camera, they gonna come out and make it look like it wasn't consensual. A lot of stuff.
Now, like what Freddie P just said, there are a lot of people that was at Diddy Glover's freak-off parties that was fucking and sucking, pure survival, and that was consensual. They were making love in Diddy Glover's freak-off tub. But then there's a lot of people who was being taken advantage of. You see what I'm saying? Even Freddie P is saying there was some people that was doing it, and now that they know that them tapes is out, now they trying to play victim. Everybody wasn't a victim. There was a lot of people who participated in those freak acts. A lot of celebrities, all of that shit. And it's all starting to come out. That's why Freddie P said the feds, they want more people to come out. You know what I mean? They're making people feel comfortable. Look, it's okay. There's other victims. There's other cheeks that's been clapped. Pure survival. We're going to protect you. You know what I'm saying? But Diddy knows so much shit about other people. They are shaking in their boots, and a lot of them is about to come out. It's about to come out.
You know what I'm saying? People who reputations might have been on camera, they going to come out and make it. They give you 40, 50 years for the that you got away with, and it's going to look like it's because of sex trafficking. It could be the feds making more people come out. People that just went to Diddy parties and got just coming out. You know what I'm saying? People who reputations might have been on camera, they going to come out and make it look like it wasn't consensual. A lot of stuff was consensual. And just be real with it. I don't like the nigga, and I'll tell you that. But I can say it's a lot of people that was strung along. A lot of people he did use the power to get to. You know, if he wants you, it's a difference opposed to you wanting to come party with Diddy. If Diddy wants you, he's gonna do what he has to do to get you. If you want,
y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? If Diddy wants you, he gonna do whatever he gotta do to get you. Pure survival. If I walk in the room with 4 dudes that are my friends and Diddy Glover lock eyes with me, pure survival, and he say, oh, I like that daddy. Oh, I want that funny motherfucker, pure survival. Oh, I want him at the freak-off parties. Oh, I want that funny guy. He gonna have me cracking up laughing, pure survival. Probably got a soft rear end. I'm telling you, Diddy Glover would have looked at me and picked me out of all 4 of my friends, pure survival. And if he wants you, he is going to go after you. And I'm not gonna let y'all say that Mr. I Am Comedy would have let Diddy Glover clap my cheeks. Pure survival. Ain't no motherfucking way I would have let Diddy Glover put his goddamn freak off hands on me. Soon as he would have touched me, I would have bit him right in his fingers. I would have bit his motherfucking fingers off and spit his freak off nails. Pure survival. I would have spit his freak off nails right across the room. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the bride of Chucky. You know what I mean? And everybody that said they love, oh, Jamil, we love you. Brought your wife on your platform. Y'all was so wonderful. Thank y'all. That was a lot of love because I enjoyed having her. And I'm definitely going to have her again. Pure survival. You know what I mean? And then somebody else said to me, they said, Jamil, thank goodness you showed your woman because I was getting like, I was skeptical. Pure survival. We are surviving the fact that a motherfucker said that he was skeptical. I cracked up laughing. I was like, that motherfucker funny as shit. Pure survival.
And I'll tell you that. But I can say it's a lot of people that was strung along. A lot of people he did use the power to get to. You know, if he wants you, it's a difference opposed to you wanting to come party with Diddy. If Diddy wants you, he's gonna do what he has to do to get you. If you want as hard to get, if you straight, if you know what I'm saying, if you want as hard to get, he may put a little effort in, he may cut a check, he may do it. But as far as the people that jump into being Diddy car, I don't see that. You get what I'm saying?
You see that? So if Diddy wants you, if he say, all right, I gotta take this motherfucker out to McDonald's, pure survival. He seemed like a McDonald nigga. Or I gotta take this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta go put some sneakers on and buy him some new sneakers. You want some Michael Jordans? Like Diddy Glover, if he really wants you, he'll offer you all kinds of deals and meals, and he used his power for the ones he wanted to string along during survival. So you got to be strong-minded and straight and narrow when you get around Diddy Glover. That's why 50 Cent said, if a motherfucker try to hug you from the back, you know what I mean? You don't want to shake my hand from the front. You want to come from the back. That's when you know he's a demonic freak-off entity, pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? So that's why Freddy P saying if Diddy Glover wants you, all 500 some people in this motherfucker, don't just put it on me. If Diddy Glover wants you, Diddy Glover gonna do what he gotta do. He gonna catch you at your most vulnerables when he know your electricity about to get turned off. Pure survival. Diddy Glover gonna be like, look, you wanna keep your lights on? You wanna keep your lights on, daddy? Oh, I'll turn them back on, daddy. Oh, I'll turn your lights on, daddy.
It's a difference opposed to you wanting to come party with Diddy. If Diddy wants you, strong along. A lot of people he did use the power to get to. If he wants you, it's a difference opposed to you wanting to come party with Diddy. If Diddy wants you, he's gonna do what he has to do to get you. If you want as hard to get, if you straight, if you know what I'm saying, if you want as hard to get, he may put a little effort in, he may cut a check, he may do it. But as far as the people that jump into being Diddy car, I don't see that. You get what I'm saying? It's 20 bitches, white bitches waiting outside the club as soon as you get out. He don't want that. He probably want the one that's saying no. You get what I'm saying? He like a challenge. He want the he got a little thing for boys. He got a thing for little boys.
Y'all hear that? Diddy Glover likes a freak off challenge, pure survival. He like his fish wet and squirmy. Like he said, Diddy don't want a motherfucker that's jumping all in his face. Oh, Diddy Glover, come on, you can take this and take this. You know what I'm saying? He want a challenge, a freak off challenge, and he likes little boys. You heard what this motherfucker Freddy P just said, pure survival.
Because I don't see that. You get what I'm saying? It's 20 bitches, white bitches waiting outside the club as soon as you get out. He don't want that. He probably want the one that's saying no. You get what I'm saying? He like a challenge. He want the he got a little thing for boys. He got a thing for little boys. That might be a little worse than R. Kelly if you ask me. He got a thing for little boys, and people keep saying it's more than one little boy. Wow. That's what I'm hearing. It's more.
Wow, so it's more than one little boy. Oh, we are surviving the fact that Freddy P, making of the band Diddy Glover's group, he said that it's more than just one little boy, pure survival. And we saw this sexual harassment that he did on the internet with other little boys in front of our face. Justin Bieber to be one, pure survival. Jaden Smith, motherfucking all of them little boys. You know what I'm saying? And like Freddy P just said, I believe Freddy P and I believe his do-rag. You know what I mean? His little head wrap. I believe it, Freddy.
A challenge. He want the he got a little thing for boys. He got a thing for little boys. That might be a little worse than R. Kelly if you ask me. He got a thing for little boys, and people keep saying it's more than one little boy. That's what I'm hearing. It's more than the A-lister. That's just the one that made the. They just saying that's. Oh, I say go read the book. Kim say she got the tapes, and that's what made her and him fall out.
Wow. Freddy P said Kim Porter is the one. Rest in peace to Kim Porter. Smash that like button for Kim Porter. Pure survival. Freddy P just said Kim Porter had the freak off tapes with Diddy Glover and little minor boys. Pure survival. You know what I mean? And that's what made them two break up. That's why Kim got the fuck away from Diddy Glover. Because she had the tapes. That's why, and now they're saying that book was real. Oh, I believe every bit of this shit. Pure survival. Smash that like button.
Then the A-lister. That's just the one that made the. They just saying that's. Oh, I say go read the book. Kim say she got the tapes, and that's what made her and him fall out. That was enough for her because she was raising a child and she had to allow him around Quincy. And then when you think of everything she said and then how Quincy acting right now, it's like, Nick, what y'all talking about?
Wow, so he's saying Kim Porter didn't even want Diddy Glover's freak off fingers around Quincy. Around Quincy, pure survival. Wow. And he said, you see how weird he acting. Is Quincy the one with the little Japanese ponytail? I'll be sure, little son, pure survival. Is that Quincy? Because I don't know. His hair might be giving him away. Wow, this is deep.
I think for the new boys. That might be a little worse than R. Kelly if you ask me. He got a thing for little boys. And people keep saying it's more than one little boy. That's what I'm hearing. It's more than the A-lister. That's just the one that made the, they just saying, that's why I say go read the book. Kim say she got the tapes. And that's what made her and him fall out. That was enough for her because she was raising a child and she had to allow him around Quincy. And then when you think of everything she said and then how Quincy acting right now, it's like, Nick, what y'all talking about? Kim talking to me from the dead. Anyway, I'm about to drop this song called Miss Porter. I'm sorry, Miss Porter.
Wow. Shout out to Freddy P. Freddy P got a song that he's about to put out called I'm Sorry, Miss Porter. This is how deep it is. Freddy P from Making of the Band. He got a song coming out, I'm Sorry, Miss Porter, dedicating it to her because he know that woman went through a lot of shit with Diddy Glover. Pure survival. Y'all gotta smash that like button for Freddy P and for Kim Porter. You know what I'm talking about? That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like he said, Kim was saying it, and all her words is coming out mysteriously now. That's God. That's God to me. And like he said, Freddie P said, Kim Porter is talking through him. This is why he exposing Diddy Glover.
The one that made the, they just saying, that's, oh, I want that. He probably want the one that's saying no. You get what I'm saying? He like a challenge. He want the, he got a little thing for boys. He got a thing for little boys. That might be a little worse than R. Kelly if you ask me. He got a thing for little boys. And people keep saying it's more than one little boy. That's what I'm hearing. It's more than the A-lister. That's just the one that made the, they just saying, that's why I say go read the book. Kim say she got the tapes. And that's what made her and him fall out. That was enough for her because she was raising a child and she had to allow him around Quincy. And then when you think of everything she said and then how Quincy acting right now, it's like, Nick, what y'all talking about? Kim talking to me from the dead. Anyway, I'm about to drop this song called Miss Porter. I'm sorry, Miss Porter. I got to do this for your daughters.
Wow.
You heard about how Jennifer Lopez, her ex-husband, came out saying that she was at the freak offs with Diddy?
Mm-hmm. Because because the feds behind the scenes, they're approaching a lot of people. They hitting, they doing their work right now.
Yes.
So,
yes, the feds is doing their work, and like he just asked, shout out to the Art of Dialogue. Art of Dialogue asked Freddie P. He said, Freddie P, did you hear that Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband came out and said she was at Diddy Glover's freak off parties, pure survival, participating? Yes, J-Lo. What motherfucker Jamie Foxx say? Hey ho. Yes, she was a part of the goddamn freak offs, pure survival. And she is the one, in my opinion, the one that was at the thing with the minor. When the little girl came over, there's pictures of Diddy Glover and Jennifer Lopez fighting that same night. You know what I'm saying? A lot of sick people is coming. It's their karma. It's their karma during survival. Have you ever heard of karma? That's what the hell is going on right now. Shout out to Freddie P, man. Like, Jennifer was at the freak offs.
Anyway, I'm about to drop this song called Miss Porter. I'm sorry, Miss Porter. I got to do this for your daughters.
You heard about how Jennifer Lopez, her ex-husband, came out saying that she was at the freak offs with Diddy?
Mm-hmm. Because because the feds behind the scenes, they're approaching a lot of people. They hitting, they doing their work right now. So a lot of people figuring out right now what their friends was doing, what their loved ones was doing, what their mate was doing at them parties. You get what I'm saying? Because like back to Abercrombie and Fitch guy. That's from Diddy. A lot of these guys that you see all this shit right now is from Diddy. All these.
You heard that? The Abercrombie and Fitch. That sick motherfucker that was making them little white boys flying from different countries, pierce the Bible, making them get buck ass naked, clapping their cheeks, telling them, look, you can wear this Abercrombie and Fitch clothes, pierce the Bible. You heard what he said. Diddy Glover snitched on Abercrombie and Fitch, and he's snitching on a whole bunch of other motherfuckers too, pierce the Bible. You know what I'm talking about? Diddy Glover knew too many people. He was in too much power. You think he gonna sit and do time knowing that these other sick motherfuckers is running around messing with little boys too? Oh no, Diddy telling on everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Because like the Abercrombie and Fitch guy, that's from Diddy. A lot of these guys that you see all this right now is from Diddy. All these big names that's finna start falling, it's from Diddy. A lot of people lawyering up right now that we probably can't even see. It's from Diddy. You get what I'm saying?
Wow, you hear that? A lot of people are lawyering up. Shout out to Freddy P, Pierce our Bible. A lot of people are lawyering up. Abercrombie and Fitch, Diddy Glover snitched on them. All these other big name people that's going down, Pierce our Bible. The feds is running down on everybody. Little Dirk fuck around and probably got told on by Diddy Glover. Pierce our Bible. This shit is crazy. The whole, man, listen, everybody's lawyering up, like he said. People we don't even know. You know Jay-Z and Beyonce lawyered up right now, Pierce our Bible. Oprah Winfrey probably got her lawyer ready. Kim Kardashian's breast implants. Caitlyn Jenner even probably got a lawyer. All kinds of shit.
You get what I'm saying? Because like the Abercrombie and Fitch guy, that's from Diddy. A lot of these guys that you see all this right now is from Diddy. All these big names that's finna start falling, it's from Diddy. A lot of people lawyering up right now that we probably can't even see. It's from Diddy. You get what I'm saying? So Puff probably giving up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He probably end up giving up some shit to get free. You know, if I was him, I ain't no snitch, but he in a different. Me, I believe if you do your time, but he's in a different position of life. You know what I'm saying? He has information. Information is power, and that's probably why he was a CIA. Everybody was saying he was a CIA because the information gatherers. So if you look for
Wow, we are surviving the fact that Diddy Glover was an information gatherer. Remember everybody said Diddy was working for the feds before. And that's why Freddy P said that Diddy got so much information to give the feds, he can get the fuck out. Diddy got enough people that he can tell on right now, Pierce our Bible, and make a hell of a deal. And we'll all be sitting back like, how the fuck did he get out? But you see all these other people going to jail. That's crazy. The man is infatuated with little boys, and now he telling on every fucking body. I don't know how this shit gonna fold. I don't know how this gonna unfold. Pierce our Bible.
your time. But he's in a different position of life. You know what I'm saying? He has information. Information is power. And that's probably why he was a CIA. Everybody was saying he was a CIA because the information gatherers. So if you're working for the CIA, I mean, if you gather information like that, I'm pretty sure you was approached by the CIA of high level prospects in your house like that, people like that in your house, dealing with people like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was approached by the CIA, and them tapes are probably for the CIA. Those tapes is probably for the CIA, not for public.
Wow. So he's saying, Freddy P is saying them tapes, them freak off tapes is probably for the CIA. It's something way bigger. This is why it took so long. Man, everything is starting to come out. This shit is crazy. Like, Diddy probably got, I'm talking about I'm talking about motherfuckers in power in there getting their cheeks clapped. Pure survival. So the CIA, the motherfucking secret society, all kinds of motherfuckers that's trying to get the hold of the tapes and shit that Diddy Glover got. And shout out to the person that just sent me a cash app. My cash app is $ Jamil Peterson 38. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. You know what I mean? This shit is wild.
Yeah, I mean, if you gather information like that, I'm pretty sure you was approached by the CIA of high level prospects in your house like that, people like that in your house, dealing with people like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was approached by the CIA, and them tapes is probably for the CIA. Those tapes is probably for the CIA, not for Puffy. I believe it's bigger than him. It's definitely bigger than him, because he was running the operation.
So you believe Diddy should take the stand?
I think that's the route Diddy gonna go. Cause Diddy noticing right now that a lot of people happy I'm locked up, and he don't mean the public, the motherfuckers that, you know what I mean, that he had the hand on for so many years. The people that's trying.
Wow. So Freddie P is saying that Diddy Glover want to prove himself to them people, and I know who he talking about, and I had to say it again. People like Jay-Z, people like Clive Davis, all them people that's been acting like they ain't want to speak about him or say anything good about him, disassociate themselves from him. Diddy wants to prove to them, like, oh, okay, I got enough people that I can snitch on, and I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna show y'all. You know what I mean? Shout out to Peaches. Oh, Peaches just hit that super chat. This is pure survival, Peaches. You know what I'm talking about? Peaches in the motherfucking building. But yeah, so Diddy's about to take down everybody, guys. This watch, man. This trial is gonna be wild.
The public, the motherfuckers that, you know what I mean, that he had the CIA, and them tapes is probably for the CIA. Those tapes is probably for the CIA, not for Puffy. I believe it's bigger than him. It's definitely bigger than him, because he was running the operation.
So you believe Diddy should take the stand?
I think that's the route Diddy gonna go. Cause Diddy noticing right now that a lot of people happy I'm locked up. And he don't mean the public. The motherfuckers that, you know what I mean, that he had the hand on for so many years. The people that's trying to step up and be the next Diddy. The president not the way you think you want my job, huh? I need to get back out there. Y'all got me that I'm gonna show y'all. I beat this. I think that's where his ego at right now. He's trying to get back to that seat. Because he know if that final conviction come in, that seat over with and it's open. And
wow, so Freddie P said Diddy Glover, and shout out to the next Cash App. I can't see the names, but I see the Cash App coming through the screen. Appreciate you, pure survival. Freddie P saying Diddy Glover still got an ego. He not mad at us. He said he's mad at the people that's happy that he out the way. So they're in different positions. Now they're in a higher position than what Diddy was. So he's saying Diddy want to get out of jail to show them, like, yeah, I'm taking my spot back. Y'all thought that I was down. Like, that Diddy is still arrogant while he's in jail. Pure survival, that's crazy as fuck. If that man is in there arrogantly saying, yeah, I'm going to show them when I get out, I'm going to get back on top. Ain't no motherfucking way you going to be back on top no more, Diddy Glover. Pure survival. But if you got that kind of mentality, that man is psychotic. He's psychotic, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? I forget. Matter of fact, the bride of Chucky, she always tell me stuff like that. She be like, baby, that's a narcissist. She tell me what a narcissistic is. Pure survival. Diddy Glover is a narcissistic.
trying to step up and be the next Diddy. The president not the way you think you want my job, huh? I need to get back out there. Y'all got me that I'm gonna show y'all. I beat this. I think that's where his ego at right now. He's trying to get back to that seat because he know if that final conviction come in, that seat over with and it's open. And the next Diddy moving up in that bitch. And he might not carry himself as Diddy carried himself. You know what I'm saying? He might bring an end to a lot of stuff that Diddy forced. You get what I'm saying? A lot of parties, he like, yo, we through with that. You know, we more result, you know. Oh, the kids, yo, no more kids around us. He might be different, the person that's stepping up, or she.
Wow. So we are looking forward to the new Diddy Glover. You heard what he just said? Diddy Glover is afraid that it's going to be a new Diddy Glover, but a better Diddy Glover. Pure survival. They're saying no more partying, you know what I'm saying, at the age of 100. No more forcing yourself on little kids. No more. It's going to be a new person that come in Diddy Glover's power and going to change it for the better.
We through with that, you know.
That's what he's saying.
That seat over with and it's open. And the next Diddy moving up in that bitch. And he might not carry himself as Diddy carried himself. You know what I'm saying? He might bring an end to a lot of stuff that Diddy forced. You get what I'm saying? A lot of parties, he like, yo, we through with that. You know, we more result, you know. Oh, the kids, yo, no more kids around us. He might be different, the person that's stepping up, or she. But it's definitely a table that they sit at and his seat open right now. And he trying to get back to that seat.
Wow, we are surviving the fact that Diddy Glover is trying to get back to his freak off seat. You know what I'm saying? And like Freddie P just said, Diddy said it out of his own mouth. Whatever I want, I have to get. He said it out his own mouth.
You think I could book that for like the weekend of the 14th when the soundtrack comes out? If so, bump somebody. All right, thanks. All right, love you, man. Bye. I got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
Wow. Whatever I want, I have to get. Whatever I want, I have to get. Ah! Imagine a little boy that see a man in the room screaming and hollering like that and knocking shit over and tearing stuff up, talking about whatever I want, I have to get. And it's a little boy in the line waiting to sing for the motherfucker, and he hear Diddy tearing shit up in the room next door. And he's saying whatever he want, he had to get. This is some spooky shit.
You think I could book that for like the weekend of the 14th when the soundtrack comes out? If so, bump somebody. All right, thanks. All right, love you, man. Bye. I got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
Oh my God, that's so scary. Pure survival. Salute to Tracy Bryant. Just hit that super chat. This is pure survival, Tracy. Tracy said, Jamil in the lounge, drinks on me, happy Friday, pure survival. Thank you so much, Tracy. You know, we don't even drink alcohol, but you know what? That's going to be a bunch of water. It's going to be a bunch of water. You know what I'm saying? During survival. And I drink a few of these here and there. You know, people be like, oh, Jamil, you need to stop drinking them. You drink them too much, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But I don't drink them as much as I be marketing them. You know what I'm saying? It's a method to my madness. You know what I'm saying? But like Freddie P said, that Kim Porter knew about Diddy and his fetish for young boys and all of his little freaky shit. And that's why Kim Porter wrote the book and while she was removing herself from him. So everything Freddie P saying, you know what I'm saying, it's all like making sense. It's all adding up. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just sad at this point. It's just sad.
I was having such a good week with very minimal Diddy. But now we have gotten some explosive information involving not just Sean Combs, but 8 celebrities, 2 of which were child stars, and his deceased baby mama, Kim Porter.
Y'all hear that? 8 different freak-off celebrities. Pure survival. The shit is hitting the fan. And then you heard what he just said about Kim Porter. And he said 2 of the celebrities were minors, were little boys. Why is everybody saying the same thing that Freddie P said? Pure survival. You know what I mean? Salute to Sadix, one of my members. Sadix in the building. Salute to you. Coming here with that green thing. Said, welcome to Pure Survival. You know what I mean? Salute to Sadix. You know, that's one of my members. If you want to become a member, hit that member join. Pure Survival. Salute to him. But you hear he's saying the same thing that Freddie P said. And you see the minor celebrity stars. Diddy liked young little boys, period.
I was having such a good week with very minimal Diddy. But now we have gotten some explosive information involving not just Sean Combs, but 8 celebrities, 2 of which were child stars, and his deceased baby mama, Kim Porter. Buckle up. This guy's name is Courtney Burgess. He was just subpoenaed by the Department of Homeland Security. Why? According to reports and according to him, he had in his possessions a hard drive with a treasure trove of videos involving Diddy, minors, stars, and...
Do y'all hear that? This man right here that looked like T.D. Jakes, Pure Survival, have you ever been swallowed? Somehow this man swallowed and got the footage. Kim Porter gave this man the footage, the hard drives, you know what I'm saying, with little boys and little child stars. Oh my God. Salute to the lounge. Just hit that motherfucker super chat. Pure survival. Diddy is snitching and switching in the MDC with no wig on. Pure survival. Look, she is hilarious. Shout out to the lounge. You know what I'm talking about? He is definitely switching with no wig in that motherfucker. But yo, everything that Freddy P said is all coming out. You know what I mean? This is wild.
According to reports, and according to him, he had in his possessions a hard drive with a treasure trove of videos involving Diddy, minors, stars, and this hard drive with all of this evidence was given to him shortly before her death by Kim Porter herself.
So I'm trying to figure out who is this dude, the dude that looked like TD Jakes, Pure Survival. Because he's saying that Kim Porter gave him the hard drive. She gave him the freak off footage. She gave him everything to end Diddy Glover. So either Kim Porter must have knew or felt like somebody was trying to harm her, Pure Survival, or something. Because why would she hand this man this evidence like she knew something was about to happen? You know what I mean? Man, rest in peace to her. But that's crazy. She gave him everything. And he just got subpoenaed and he testified in front of a grand jury. So everything he's saying is all adding up to what Freddie P was saying. Pure survival.
According to reports, and according to him, he had in his possessions a hard drive with a treasure trove of videos involving Diddy, minors, stars, and this hard drive with all of this evidence was given to him shortly before her death by...
Wow, given to him shortly before her death. That is crazy. Oh, salute to Elon. Salute to Elon. Just hit that super chat. Thank you so much, Elon. Pure survival. Please forgive me if I'm saying your name wrong. I got good intentions. Pure survival. Oh, but this is crazy. So she gave it to him right before she died. This is sad.
Minors, stars, and this hard drive with all of this evidence was given to him shortly before her death by Kim Porter herself. The Department of Homeland Security demanded that Courtney turn over all records, including thumb drives, hard drives, electronic storage devices, or devices containing videos and or other files depicting Diddy, who is charged with racketeering, trafficking, and other allegations, and is being detained at a detention facility in Brooklyn until his trial in May of next year, and for the duration of the trial until there is a verdict. Courtney went to New York City and spoke to reporters outside of the courthouse. He also...
And I don't know if y'all heard him talk to the people outside of the courthouse, but whatever that man got and them celebrities he got on tape, it's gonna be lights out. It's really gonna be lights out. This shit is crazy. Like, I didn't see that this joint was gonna be this wild. It's gonna be stars that we're gonna find out about that you love dearly. And you're gonna be like, only way, like if somebody that I was like a fan of as a kid got his or her cheeks clapped, pure survival, and it was consensual, I'm not gonna look at them different. I'm just gonna say, all right, you was a freaky motherfucker, pure survival. But if they took advantage of somebody, or if they did some sick shit, or they saw some sick shit and they ain't do nothing about it, then that's when we gonna have a problem. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? But this man, he definitely got some shit to go to court and get subpoenaed. Oh, he got footage, and that shit about to come out.
My next guest just testified before a federal grand jury. He says he was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-offs and parties. His name is Courtney Burgess, and he says a friend gave him 11 flash drives that belonged to the late Kim Porter. And if you...
Wow, 11 flash drives. Let me tell you something. If that man went and testified in front of a grand jury and he had proof of this shit, because he ain't gonna go in front of a grand jury without the proof. Because he's gonna go his TD Jakes, he ever been swallowed looking ass to jail. Pierce our Bible. If he lying, he was subpoenaed and went to court. So he must have really had the shit. But I'm just like, I don't know where he connected to Kim Porter from. What made Kim Porter trust him with all of that evidence? This is crazy. Smash that like button, guys. And we got almost $100 in that super chat. Let's keep it going. Pierce our Bible.
Because my next guest just testified before a federal grand jury. He says he was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-offs and parties. His name is Courtney Burgess, and he says a friend gave him 11 flash drives that belonged to the late Kim Porter. And if you follow this story, you'll know that Kim Porter is Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of 4 of his kids. On those drives, the witness says 8 videos featured 8 celebrities at Diddy freak-offs or parties. And that 6...
Wow, 8 different celebrities. I need y'all to put in the chat, who do y'all think the 8 celebrities that was freaking off in Diddy Glover's freak-off dungeon, pure survival, and I always tell y'all, with the butt-naked gay vampires that be upside down, like the spider, they be upside down. With no, and if you don't have no garlic on your neck, Pierce our Bible, you will get abducted. They will pull you in the air and start sucking on your blood. Pierce our Bible. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 1,900 people in the building. This shit is sad. Prayers for Kim Porter. Prayers for everybody who's been going through this shit with this man, Diddy Glover. This is crazy. And everybody that want to see the Bride of Chucky come back on live with me again, y'all got to understand this. You're going to see her next time, not next time, but I'm saying, she's going to be Mrs. Claus. I'm going to be the Black Santa Claus. Pierce our Bible. Like every holiday, we're going to switch it up. It ain't going to always be the Bride of Chucky. You never know what the hell we going to do. We're so animated. Pierce our Bible.
Because my next guest just testified before a federal grand jury. He says he was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-offs and parties. His name is Courtney Burgess. And he says a friend gave him 11 flash drives that belonged to the late Kim Porter. And if you follow this story, you'll know that Kim Porter is Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of 4 of his kids. On those drives, the witness says 8 videos featured 8 celebrities at Diddy freak-offs or parties.
Wow.
And that 6 were males, 2 were females. The drive also included a manuscript of an alleged Kim Porter memoir, a memoir that her 4 kids insisted.
So it's 6 freak-off males and 2 female celebrities. So y'all put that together. 6 freak-off males and 2 freak-off women. And I'm not gonna let y'all say that it's Mary J. Blige. I'm not gonna let y'all say that it's Little Kim. I'm not gonna let y'all say it's Jennifer Lopez. No, I'm gonna let y'all say it's Jennifer Lopez. But these are some names. Oprah Winfrey, hey, they said it's 2 women and 6 freak off men. Pierce our Bible.
The witness says 8 videos featured 8 celebrities at Diddy freak-offs or parties, and that 6 were males, 2 were females. The drive also included a manuscript of an alleged Kim Porter memoir, a memoir that her 4 kids insist is fake. Courtney Burgess told his story on a podcast before he told the grand jury today, and after he told the grand jury, and I mean immediately after, he booked it over to my set, and he and his attorney talked to me. I should tell you that he was very limited in how much detail he could go into about his testimony. And because the 8 people in the videos, the 8 celebrities in the videos were allegedly victims of sex crimes, we know who they are, but we will not be naming them. Famous?
Oh, wow. So the 8 celebrities, they're victims. Smash that like button for the victims. Pierce our Bible. So I was thinking that the 8 celebrities was a part of the freak off saga. Pure survival. But no, they're saying that the 8 celebrities was surviving Diddy Glover. So that might be the young little boys, because they said it was minors. You know what I'm saying? And then they was probably little young girls in the industry that was just coming up. Pure survival. Wow. So these were victims, guys. We must smash that like button and we must protect. These are victims that's on camera. So they're not participants. Pure survival.
His attorney talked to me. I should tell you that he was very limited in how much detail he could go into about his testimony. And because the 8 people in the videos, the 8 celebrities in the videos were allegedly victims of sex crimes, we know who they are, but we will not be naming them, famous or not. Here now is my conversation with Courtney Burgess and Ariel Mitchell, who's his attorney, beginning with the question of whether the participants in the video even knew they were being recorded.
Wow. All right. So we going to find out. We about to find out. Salute to Dog Mom Laura just coming that building, hitting that super chat, pierce her Bible. Whoa, salute to Dog Mom. Dog Mom, look, we about to hit that $100, pierce her Bible. Let's hit 500 out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's upset Diddy Glover. You know, his people get mad when they see y'all hitting that super chat and that cash app. They be watching King Cone's long ass neck, them little badass little boys, Justin with his little curly freak off hair, pierce our Bible. They be watching when I'm live, and when they see y'all support me, they get upset during survival. So we're gonna listen to what TD motherfucking Jake's brother gonna say. You ever been swallowed? You know what I mean? But this is the man with all the information. This is the man with all the information.
Victims of sex crimes, we know who they are, but we will not be naming them, famous or not. Here now is my conversation with Courtney Burgess and Ariel Mitchell, who's his attorney, beginning with the question of whether the participants in the video even knew they were being recorded.
So these people may not even know they was recorded. Salute to Dog Mom. Just hit that super chat once again. Praise our Bible. Oh, you gonna hit that, honey. Yo, so we don't even know if the victims even knew that they were being recorded. That's how you know that they victims. Pierce our Bible. Because you record me without me even knowing. Oh!
Beginning with the question of whether the participants in the video even knew they were being recorded. Were there any cameras in places where you'd assume privacy, like bathrooms?
Well, I've never been in this house, but the picture, yes. That's what took place, yes.
You're aware of surreptitious cameras that were recording in private places like bathrooms.
I didn't see the cameras. You could tell how the person's angle. I knew that was a camera there because I was there. You know, I was there. I don't know if the person was too tall, he was holding it or whatever, but I wasn't there.
Wow, so Diddy Glover had freak-off cameras in the bathroom. You couldn't even take a doodle in the freak-off dungeon. Pierce our Bible in peace. What this man is, oh my God, Diddy Glover don't need to get out of jail. You mean to tell me I can't take a motherfucking doodle without you fucking recording Pierce our Bible? How are you being horny sitting there jerking off while I'm doodling and the water from the doodle is hitting the doodle hitting the motherfucking water and the water's bouncing up hitting my cheeks and that's turning you on, Diddy Glover? You can't even take a poop in Diddy Glover's freak off dungeon. Oh, he had cameras dangling. Oh, think about that shit. If you had to go to the bathroom, Pierce our Bible. You know what I'm talking about? Imagine if you sniffed yourself. Diddy was watching all that shit. That's crazy.
Cameras that were recording in private places like bathrooms.
I didn't see the cameras. You could tell how the person's angle. I knew that was a camera there because I was there. You know, I wasn't there. I don't know if the person was too tall, he was holding it or whatever, but I wasn't there.
May I ask you this, Courtney, and Ariel, you can jump in on this as well.
But understand what he's saying. I'm not going to stop it again. Smash that like button. He's saying that he wasn't there, but the footage, he can see that it's recorded from the freak-off bathroom. Pure survival. He looked at the video. He has the video in the bathroom.
Were there any cameras in places where you'd assume privacy, like bathrooms?
Well, I've never been in this house, but the picture, yes. That's what took place, yes.
You're aware of surreptitious cameras that were recording in private places like bathrooms.
I didn't see the cameras. You could tell how the person's angle. I knew that it was a camera there because I was there. You know, I wasn't there. I don't know if the person was too tall, he was holding it or whatever, but I wasn't there.
May I ask you this, Courtney, and Ariel, you can jump in on this as well, but I want to hear from Courtney first. Your home was raided by federal authorities, and I assume it is because of this material. Is that true?
I wouldn't say that. They just went to every one of them looking for me. They said the paperwork said the 24th, that I had to be there the 28th, and then it was the 27th. I said, I can't make it there, that's tomorrow. So I don't know. From the look of it, it was 4 days.
And I want to be.
Wow, so they're not playing. Do y'all hear that? The feds is not playing. When they found out that this man had freak off footage, pure survival, that Kim Porter gave him, they ran down on everything this man owned and everything to find him, to drag him in court today. And he testified to it and he turned it over. That's crazy. Pure survival.
28th, and then it was the 27th. I said, I can't make it there, that's tomorrow. So I don't know. From the look of it, it was 4 days.
And I want to be specific. When we talk about
Yeah.
a raid, we're talking about when a subpoena is served for documents, a search warrant, or an arrest warrant. In this situation, Mr. Burgess was not in any way, shape, or form had a search warrant or an arrest warrant issued for him. It was just them serving a subpoena. So when the federal government needs to serve a subpoena, they use the Marshal Service to come to all of your residences if you have more than one residence. So in this situation,
So this is his lawyer, and his lawyer, T.D. Jake's twin brother, Pure Survival. You ever been swallowed? His twin brother, this is his lawyer, and she's trying to make it clear that the feds wasn't looking for him. They just subpoenaed him. When you get subpoenaed, that means you gotta go to court, or your ass is going to jail. So either you made this shit up and you going to jail, or you was telling the truth, and this man was telling the truth during survival.
Burgess was not in any way, shape, or form had a search warrant or an arrest warrant issued for him. It was just them serving a subpoena. So when the federal government needs to serve a subpoena, they use the Marshal Service to come to all of your residences if you have more than one residence. So in this situation, they sent marshals to all of Mr. Burgess's residences, and that was somehow construed or understood or turned into a raid, but he did not face a raid. It was just to serve him a subpoena.
Ariel, do you believe that the subpoenas were issued and executed based on the federal authorities' knowledge that these flash drives existed and had this kind of compromising material?
I think it was based on statements that Mr. Burgess made in a prior interview.
And those statements include descriptions of what the witness says he saw on those tapes.
Okay, so the statements that man made when he came out and said that he had the freak off footage and he was giving details and all that stuff without saying exactly who the celebrities was, the feds took that shit very serious and said, look, his ass better come to court and bring all the proof. So they got it. They got it. Pure survival. You know what I mean? Because if that man was lying, they would have locked his ass up when he went to go testify today in front of a grand jury. Pure survival. They'd have said, you and the peanut bowling ball head, get your milk done head ass in this fucking back of this goddamn paddy wagon. Pure survival. So he had his proof.
And those statements include descriptions of what the witness says he saw on those tapes. So I asked him about that, and he answered what he could, given the limitations imposed on him after testifying before the grand jury.
Wow. Okay, so y'all got to understand, after he testified in front of the grand jury, he can't give all the graphic details that we're going to hear that's going to come out in court. Pure survival. So he gave the graphic, buck-naked, stinky vagina, the stinky nutsack. He gave all the fucking details in that court, in front of that grand jury. Y'all got to get them likes up, guys. This is insane. This whole Diddy Glover saga is wild. It's wild.
Given the limitations imposed on him after testifying before the grand jury. Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
2 males. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of drugs?
This is going to be all speculation. I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if
Appear to
they
be.
were right.
Sure.
Appear to
Let
be
me rephrase
right,
it.
based on yes.
Understand. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appear to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
Wow. So every last one of the celebrities, the 2 minors, Pure Survival, the other adult freak off hostages, celebrities, they all was under that baby oil juice, that baby oil concoction. That's crazy. So they all was tore up. So Diddy Glover had him under the freak off spell. You know, if you sip that shit, you just wake up, you know what I'm saying, and in a whole sex position. It's like, how the fuck I wake up getting from the side like that? You wake up in a sex position fucking with Diddy Glover. This is crazy, guys.
Under the influence of drugs. Celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage.
2 males.
2 males. And of those 8 celebrities, how many of them were intoxicated or under the influence of drugs?
This is going to be all speculation. I just want to preface it by he wouldn't know if
Appear
they
to be.
were right.
Sure.
Appear to
Let
be
me rephrase
right,
it.
based on yes.
Understand. Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appear to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them. All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appear to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
Were victims
They're victims.
or were perpetrating?
Victims.
They were all 8 were victimized,
Yeah.
meaning
Victim.
Wow. So all 8 of the celebrities was victims. This is wild. Pure survival. Diddy was just not a good friend. First of all, you recording me without my permission, pure survival. You know what I mean? Now, he done clapped every one of the celebrities' cheeks, pure survival, and recorded it, got them high out their mind, unconscious. You know what I'm saying? And this footage, this man is sitting there watching this footage, and now the whole world is about to see it. The grand jury had to see it. Yo, this shit is wild. And they were all victims. So this shit Diddy did without their motherfucking consent. Pure survival.
appear to be potentially victimized. How many might have been victimizing?
I think all, to be honest, all.
Were victims
They're
or
victims.
were perpetrating?
Victims.
They were all 8 were victimized,
Yeah.
meaning
Victim.
this was happening to them and they were inebriated.
Right. Not knowing, I guess, how much proof it was in it, what they was doing.
And of those 8, how many seemed to be potentially minors?
2 to 3, possibly 3.
Wow. This is crazy, man. Freddy P just said it. He's saying 2 to 3 of them was minors. Pure survival. 2 little boys, and then you know it's a minor little girl. This is wild. Like, you should have been turned them tapes in, brother TD Jakes. Pure survival. You shouldn't have just held on for it for so long. You hear me talking to you, bowling ball head motherfucker? Have you ever been? No, I'm not gonna ask you that. Pure survival. But you should have been turned this shit in. You know what I mean? This is crazy, and you knew that, and you saw that, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that say for you? Pure survival.
8, how many seemed to be potentially minors?
2 to 3, possibly 3.
2 to 3. Also on the flash drives, Courtney, was what looked to be a manuscript written by, it appears to be a woman who had taken Kim Porter's private journals and had written a book. Is that accurate?
We don't know.
I
We don't know how. Yeah.
I don't know how, who wrote it, put it together, but it was from her when I spoke to her.
What you received on the flash drives, was it the completed book or was it notes from Kim Porter that later were made into a book?
It was completed. It's only 60. It's only about 50.
Wow, so he's saying Kim Porter gave him the hard drive with the whole stuff completed. Like this wasn't nothing put together. Like Kim Porter wrote a couple notes, pure survival, and then she pieced this note together, and then they pieced another one, and then put out a book. He's saying Kim Porter gave it to him, and it was all her shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't know who wrote it down, but it's all Kim Porter's shit. Like she gave it to him personally. This is what this man's saying, pure survival.
Wrote to her.
What you received on the flash drives, was it the completed book or was it notes from Kim Porter that later were made into a book?
It was completed. It's only 60. It's only about 54 pages. It was
Sure, and in the beginning, it says, Kim made me promise that if something happened to her, I would make sure this book became public to the world. The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill. Kim knew I was a woman of my word, and this book was going to make it to print. So it sounds like it is a woman who wrote up the notes from Kim Porter. Does that sound accurate?
It's how you read it, yes. I mean,
wow. So did y'all hear that? It said from Kim Porter said she knew that Diddy, oh wow, was going to do something to her. This is sad. Smash that like button, guys. If she, man, it's already in front of the grand jury. So if Kim, that's like if I think that the Bride of Chucky gonna do something to me, pure survival, and I start telling people, yo, look, y'all seen the Bride of Chucky on my YouTube yesterday, pure survival, that's my bride, but I don't know, you know what I mean, if she might try to put some freak off concoction in my shit while I'm asleep, pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Like if I tell y'all that beforehand, that means that she knew, Kim Porter knew something was gonna happen. That's crazy.
Kim knew I was a woman of my word, and this book was going to make it to print.
Hold on, get back to that part. That was wild. I gotta play that part again.
Flash drives, was it the completed book or was it notes from Kim Porter that later were made into a book?
It was completed. It's only 60. It's only about 54 pages. It was
Sure, and in the beginning, it says, Kim made me promise that if something happened to her, I would make sure this book became public to the world. The way Sean moved, I knew that was a promise I would have to fulfill. Kim knew I was a woman of my word, and this book was going to make it to print. So it sounds like it is a woman who wrote up the notes from Kim Porter. Does that sound accurate?
It's how you read it, yes. I haven't even read the book.
Do you know who the woman is?
No.
And to be clear, he received it in its complete form. So I think just to make sure we have some clarity here, the manuscript that Mr. Burgess received was already in its complete form. It's not that he edited it or changed anything.
Got it.
He did get...
Right, because I was about to say, oh, that's a little weird. He just said he never read the book, Pure Survival. How you got the motherfucker, but you never read it? And now they done ran in your shit, and like, dude, you gonna have to testify, da-da-da. Hold up, that was a little weird that he said he never read it. You know what I'm saying? So now his lawyer's trying to correct what the fuck he just said, Pure Survival. That was kind of awkward.
Manuscript that Mr. Burgess received.
Because why didn't you read it, but you looked at all the freak off shit, though? Pure Survival.
So it sounds like it is a woman who wrote up the notes from Kim Porter. Does that sound accurate?
It's how you read it, yes. I haven't even read the book.
Do you know who the woman is?
No.
And to be clear, he received it in its complete form. So I think just to make sure we have some clarity here, the manuscript that Mr. Burgess received was already in its complete form. It's not that he edited it or changed anything.
Got it.
He did give it to someone else who then edited it, but that's not how he received it.
Okay, so Ariel, did your client, Courtney, receive the book from the woman who seems to have written it, saying, I'm a woman of my word, and this book is going to make it to print?
I don't know if he received it from a man or a woman. He can answer that.
I received it from a man. I tell you, somebody she was dating.
So hold up. I'm a little confused. He said that he got the book from Kim Porter, Pure Survival. Now he's saying he got the book from somebody that Kim Porter was dating. Can y'all help me out with this? Like, am I hearing this wrong? You mean to tell me? Hold up, you gonna end up getting yourself locked up, dude. If that shit. Now, hold on. Did y'all hear what he just said? He said that he got the book. First, he said he got it from Kim Porter. Now he's saying he got it from somebody that she dated. Hold on, wait, does that make sense to y'all? Pure survival. I don't want to. Bad news, my girl. God. All right, y'all ain't even paying it no mind.
I received it from a man. I tell you, somebody she was dating.
Yeah, he's saying that he got the book from a man. He got the book when it was completed. So he didn't get it from Kim Porter, Pure Survival. Someone donated this guy. This is most entertainment shit. Yeah. Yo, this is crazy. Pure Survival.
Did your client, Courtney, receive the book from the woman who seems to have written it, saying, I'm a woman of my word, and this book is going to make it to print?
I don't know if he received it from a man or a woman. He can answer that.
I received it from a man. I tell you, somebody she was dating.
Do you know if the notes from the book really were from Kim Porter?
It was, yes, because I spoke to her probably like 6 hours before I got it, received it.
Oh, hold on. So he said that he spoke to Kim Porter 6 hours before he got the book. So he's saying he did talk to Kim Porter. So when he got handed the book by the guy who was dating her or whatever, he said he talked to Kim Porter 6 hours. Shakur Stewart, who is that? So look, the lounge said, I'm confused, Jamil. Listen, lounge, I'm a little confused myself right now. He got pages from Kim and the book from her boyfriend. Oh, okay. All right, y'all gotta keep me up to date, because this is we doing this together. Y'all gotta get them likes up. Let's keep them likes going so YouTube can push this out. This is wild.
Probably like 6 hours before I got it, received it.
You spoke to Kim Porter?
Yes.
So Kim Porter.
Just saying hi.
Okay.
Just saying hi. Didn't
Okay, Ariel, go ahead and give me clarity on the timeline.
No, I'm trying to get him to provide clarity of, was there a conversation with
No,
her?
I was talking to the person, and he said, hold up, this is Courtney, be right here. Let me say something to him. He said, I know him, put me on speaker. Then that's how we end up speaking.
And then later, somebody brought somebody else came and brought you the manuscript.
Right.
Okay, so he was on the phone with somebody else. Kim Porter was on speakerphone. He started talking. After that, Kim Porter, somebody brought him the book. The boyfriend brought the book. All right, now I'm up to speed.
To the person, and he said, hold up, this is Courtney, be right here. Let me say something to him. He said,
Hold on.
Do you know if the notes from the book really were from Kim Porter?
It was, yes, because I spoke to her probably like 6 hours before I got it, received it.
You spoke to Kim Porter?
Yes.
So Kim Porter.
Just saying hi.
Okay.
Just saying hi. Didn't
Okay, Ariel, go ahead and give me clarity on the timeline.
No, I'm trying to get him to provide clarity of, was there a conversation with
No,
her?
I was talking to the person, and he said, hold up, this is Courtney, be right here. Let me say something to him. He said, I know him, put me on speaker. Then that's how we end up speaking.
And then later, somebody brought somebody else came and brought you the manuscript.
Right. Before I left ATL.
To the best of your knowledge, Courtney, do you believe that the manuscript is truly based on Kim Porter's diaries? Because there is a lot of dialogue in there. It is pages and pages of actual dialogue, which, I can't remember breakfast today, let alone dialogue from 5, 10, 15, and 20 years ago.
I guess this is a woman's squad. You understand? Maybe, what she been through. It's, I'm not a woman, so I'm just going by I got female friends and relatives.
So he's saying everything that Kim Porter was saying and exposing in this book was like she was scorned at the time. Like she was really about to put Diddy Glover out there. You know what I'm saying? I need everybody in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think that that's really Kim Porter's book, Pure Survival. If y'all think that is really Kim Porter's book, that from her words, put a 1 in the chat because I'm trying to see who all believes. All right, 1, 1, 1. Okay, we got a lot of 1s in this motherfucker. Oh shit. Diddy Glover, you going down. Pure Survival. Oh my God. We got a bunch of 1s. I can't even acknowledge the 0. It's a whole bunch of 1s in there. It was funny, the 0, but it's too many 1s for that shit to like amount. Yeah. One's 1. One's 1.
You know, I'm not a woman, so I'm just going by how I got female friends and relatives. They always come to the house scoring because what went on in their relationship. And you can't, when you score, you can't forget it.
Important to stop down here for a moment and note again that Sean Combs is accused. He has not been convicted of any crimes, and so far everything against him is an allegation until it is proven in a court of law and a jury either decides or he decides to sign a plea.
And you know that that's what they have to say. Just know that Diddy has not been convicted yet. So he's innocent until proven guilty. The way they put him out in the press already, the man is already guilty before proven innocent. You know what I mean? We done seen too much. There's too many people done died. So Diddy's already guilty. People will be shocked if he come out to not be guilty. But like Freddy P said, Diddy Glover, his infatuation for young boys, it proved it when Justin Bieber, when he ran down on Justin and got mad at him because he didn't want to come hang out with him at the playground. Pure Survival. Justin was like 2-3 years old. You know what I'm saying? Justin Bieber was like 2-3 years old right here. Diddy Glover was like 200 and something years old. Pure Survival. Mad at this boy because he didn't want to come hang with him at the playground. Pure Survival. At the freak off playground. This is sad.
Yeah, I'm good. How are you? All right, young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. You hear how Justin Bieber was stuttering? That boy was stuttering. Oh, you ain't been calling me. It's sad. You know what I'm talking about? Pure Survival. You don't, and look how Diddy Glover got his freak off hands down like that. That's how you like mob up on a grown ass man, like you trying to be a gangster. Pure Survival. Talking about how come you ain't been calling me for a while? How come we ain't been hanging out? You know what I'm saying? You ain't been wanting to come sit by the tree and pick apples and nothing like that. Pure Survival. You don't want to play in the sandbox with me no more? How come you ain't been calling me and we ain't been hanging out like we used to? What does he mean by we wasn't hanging out like we used to? What the fuck was you doing with that little boy? Pure Survival. Talking about we ain't been hanging out like we used to hang out. What was you doing with that boy in the first place to make him try to run from you? Pure Survival.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good? Selling out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Okay.
Your number?
Yeah.
My number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes. Okay.
5555.
Okay.
He couldn't even change his number. He had to literally give up his phone number, had to give up his digits. Pure Survival. So imagine how Diddy Glover made people had to give up their cheeks. He just forced Justin Bieber to give up his digits right in front of our face. You know what I'm saying? This is just awful. And like I told y'all, and Freddy P said, Diddy Glover had told on Abercrombie and Fitch. You know what I'm saying? And anybody else we start seeing go to jail and people get raided and all that stuff like that, just know Diddy is connected to it. And I'm glad he told on Abercrombie and Fitch. Those motherfuckers was sick than a motherfucker. Just as sick as him or even worse. Pure Survival. But Diddy definitely told on these people. In my opinion.
CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, Michael Jeffries, Matthew Smith, and James Jacobson on charges of engaging in interstate prostitution. Powerful individuals for too long have trapped in their own as a young people with few resources in a dream of securing a successful career in fashion, or entertainment.
Get in here, cause Diddy has already started singing in jail, and y'all know he ain't gonna stop until all his partners are right there with him.
And look at his mom. Look, Diddy already started singing Pure Survival. You know what I'm saying? And look at Miss Janice sitting right up under Diddy Glover's freak off armpits. Pure Survival. Right up under his freak off armpits. You know what I'm saying? Diddy Glover. And look, this is a whole all-white freak-off party, and his mother is always there. Same one that he liked to kiss under the mistletoe. She swore that she was one of the little young tenderonis. Pierce her Bible. She 2,500 years old, still trying to hang out and party. And then you wonder why this man still ended up wanting to be the same way. He get that from his mother. Pierce her Bible. You know what I mean? And it looked like she was in there with him looking for new freak-off victims. Pierce her Bible. Look how she looking. Diddy Glover up there with his motherfucker. He got his eyes on some boy somewhere. Pierce her Bible. She got her eyes on another freak-off victim. You know what I mean? They both in there operating and freaking off working right there. Pierce her Bible. This shit is sad at this point.
The dream of securing a successful career in fashion or entertainment.
Get in here, cause Diddy has already started singing in jail, and y'all know he ain't gonna stop until all his partners are right there with him. This comes after the corner CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, Mike Jeffries, and his partner Matthew Smith were cuffed up and thrown in jail on sex charges. They were caught coercing male models into freak-off acts without their consent. They even went as far as pumping them up with several hard substances to get them to indulge in things that they didn't want to. Not only that, but even after using these men, they still didn't give them the opportunities they promised them.
That's crazy. And that's how Abercrombie and Fitch was doing the same thing that Diddy Glover was doing. And you know that they did it together. That's why he had so much information to tell on them. Pure survival. You know what I mean? Abercrombie, first of all, that dude should have went to jail for being ugly as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? His name is Mike Jeffrey. He's hideous. He should have been a Halloween mask. I should go in Walmart around Halloween time and see Mike Jeffries from Abercrombie and Fitch should be a Halloween mask of him. Diddy Glover's Halloween mask. We'd be able to wear Diddy as a Halloween mask. Pure survival. But I don't even feel like that'll be safe for the children. You know what I mean? For neither one of them spooky looking motherfuckers. This shit is just horrible at this point. It really is. But that's why he done promised them that they could wear the clothes and outfits and all that stuff. Brought them people from different countries, clap their cheeks, and then send them back home with the same clothes that they came over. That's crazy.
Leaving them broken and without a career. This was an entire enterprise, and they literally had people on payroll to recruit these men, test their...
Hold on, you telling me that man right there don't look like a Halloween mask?
And without a career. This was an entire...
Look at this. This is some spooky, scary shit. Pure survival. Ain't no way a woman is going to wake up at night with this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Pure survival. He going to need a couple trash bags over his fucking head and face. Look at this spooky looking motherfucker. Imagine him on top of you. Come on, baby. Come on, goddammit. Let me just put the little pink pecker in there. Let me put my little pink head in the motherfucker. That dude is spooky as hell. But all he wanted was rear ends. All he wanted was men, boys' booty holes. That's all he was worried about. Pure survival. And then when they locked him up, he looked sick as shit. He looked like he hopped right up out of a coffin. Pure survival. All them little boys better go get STD tests, because this man definitely looked like he's walking on sunshine. Whoa, and that shit don't feel good. All right, this motherfucker walking on fucking sunshine. This is pure survival. These are devils. These are motherfucking devils.
Only that, but even after using these men, they still didn't give them the opportunities they promised them, leaving them broken and without a career. This was an entire enterprise, and they literally had people on payroll to recruit these men, test their abilities in the bedroom, force them into signing NDAs, and threaten to take them out if they told anybody. Now, I don't know about y'all, but this is literally Diddy 2.0. And what makes it even more disturbing is that these are only the cases that have been reported from victims who were turned out and mistreated between 2008 and 2015, even though there are reports suggesting they've been doing this all the way until last year when they got exposed by the BBC. Yeah, y'all heard that right. The BBC was actually the first to call them out when they put up a heated investigative article detailing.
And I don't even know what the BBC is, Pure Survival. So these boys was still getting their cheeks clapped. Just last year, they was getting their cheeks clapped. That's crazy. And Diddy Glover said, you know what, fuck all that. I can't clap no more cheeks, so I'm going to stop these ugly Abercrombie and Fitch motherfuckers. And now there's going to be other people that's going to jail. And to me, I feel like if y'all took advantage of these people, y'all need to go to jail. It's just point blank period. And even Freddy P been exposing Diddy for a long time. And now I know he happy. Everybody from the band that had to go walk and get that cheesecake. Pure survival. You know what I mean? Like that's just crazy. And I heard the cheesecake initially, Freddie P said it was for Beyonce. Now I'm not blaming Beyonce for Diddy making them go do that, but he said the cheesecake was for Beyonce, and when they brought the cheesecake back, she didn't even want the cheesecake. She was like, I don't even like that kind. And they threw it in the trash. Like, this is what I heard from out of Freddie P mouth. This is crazy, man. Like, Diddy, man, all of them is wild. All of them wild.
BP, man, let's get right into it. Diddy, he indicted. How you feel about that?
It was a surprise to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, when you see Puff, it's kind of a surprise. But like I told my brother, man, you know, he was telling me he don't think Puff gonna get locked up. I said, bitch, they got Chapo. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you earlier, they got Chapo. They can put Chapo under the ground. They can hide Puff. But it's just long overdue. Like for a while, it made me kind of question, like, damn, you know. It's to the point where it felt like they forced the feds to do their job. He forced the feds to do their job because if they didn't do it, everybody looking at them like, what, do you motherfuckers exist? You know what I'm saying?
And that is true. If the feds didn't lock Diddy Glover up, we all would have been looking like, what the fuck? Like, you mean to tell me the man done got away allegedly with B.I.G., allegedly with Tupac, allegedly with Craig Mack. I mean, and the list go on. Allegedly with Kim Porter. All these people, and this man's still on the street. Even Suge Knight got 28 years. Pure survival. Like, do he get any kind of karma? So I was kind of shocked too, but I'm not now that all this shit done came out.
Like, he done got away with too much, but you gotta understand this, right? A lot of stuff Puffy going through, and I don't wish bad on him. Like, before this transpired, I had a lot of hatred toward him, but it was about financial reasons. When it comes to this subject, it's very sensitive to me because there's a lot of victims in here. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's still somebody's father. You know what I'm saying? So, but we make our own bed, man. And for a long time, a lot of people, I want him to understand that a lot of people was hurt because you couldn't live your truth. Everything he going through right now is because he couldn't let go. He couldn't let go having a position of power over street and also being who he is.
Wow. So basically he's saying that Diddy Glover still couldn't let go that he had power and control over people to make people do wild, crazy things. You know what I mean? That image, he couldn't stop partying, pure survival. He couldn't stop clapping people cheeks without just coming out, living his truth. Like Freddie P just saying, if Diddy Glover would have said, look, I'm with the LBG community, pure survival. I'm with the LBG. Give me the rainbow. You know what I'm talking about? Give me some Skittles. Somebody got some Skittles? You know what I mean? If Diddy would have just told the truth, the LBG community would have accepted him. And so it would we if we didn't know all of these sick things that he done allegedly to these kids and all this other shit. Pure survival. But if Diddy would have just came out and said, look, I got a boyfriend and my boyfriend got a boyfriend. Pure survival. Blasting Lil Nas X, driving down the street. I'd have been like, all right, that's a grown-ass man. Pure survival. He made some good music. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that all this other stuff, it's too late for Diddy Glover to live his truth. He should have just lived his truth from the beginning, like Freddie P said.
I want him to understand that a lot of people was hurt because you couldn't live your truth. Everything he going through right now is because he couldn't let go. He couldn't let go having a position of power over street and also being who he is. The more who he was, he had to show more aggression. That's like when I sucked my thumb. When I grew up, the reason people might think I'm tough is transpired because when I was in a place of sucking my thumb, I knew I had to go extra hard for you to know not to play with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it made...
And I understand what Freddy P is saying, pure survival, no Diddy, when he talking about sucking his thumb, because, you know, especially back, like, where I come from, you know what I mean? It's like certain little things you would do, people would try to pick on you or try you, because they'll think like you soft. Like, you know what I mean? They look at the motherfucker sitting there, just sucking on his thumb. You know what I mean? So Freddie P said he had to step up so motherfuckers don't get it twisted. Pure survival. Salute to Miss Pressy. Miss Pressy just hit that super chat. Pure survival. And Miss Pressy said, great channel. Ah, thanks, Miss Pressy. Ah, pure survival.
Me turn it to somebody else, because you might take a perception of me sucking my thumb. You might think I'm soft. You might think I'm gay, anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like with him. If people know his secrets, because believe one thing about it, you know, and that's with all these rappers. Somebody know your secrets. You might be you and Puffy getting, you know, because Puffy, I can imagine he approached these guys who going through financial situations, these rappers who get themselves start making a lot of money, then when things don't be
Wow, okay. So he's saying Diddy Glover, he start to recruit like the French Montanas and different rappers, pure survival. So when they go through financial troubles, Diddy Glover act like he can help them. Help me, help you is what Diddy Glover used to do. Pretty much let me clap your cheeks, and then I'll help you get out of debt. Like I'll help you get out of financial debt. Like that's wild.
somebody know your secrets. You might be you and Puffy getting, you know, because Puffy, I can imagine he approached these guys who going through financial situations, these rappers who get themselves start making a lot of money, then when things don't be hot no more, you fall back on people like him. He prey on you. And what he do is he offer you things to keep up a lifestyle. You can imagine Puffy, Playboy. You know, Playboy, don't worry about that, man. I can get us, come with me to the island, Playboy. Come chill with me. Won't be no security guard, no nothing. Won't nobody know about your business. Hey, don't worry about that. I'll wire that, Playboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
wow. So damn, he just put it together. Pure survival. So imagine the game that Diddy Glover would have had on you. If Diddy Glover was telling you, just like what he just said, look, don't even worry about that, Playboy. Oh, don't even worry about that. Oh, you said you ain't getting nothing for Christmas? Don't worry about it. I'm going to get you something for Christmas. Daddy, I'm going to get you something for Christmas. You know what I mean? Oh, you ain't getting nothing for Valentine's Day? Look, you can be my love. I'm not going to tell nobody that we going together. Pure survival. You know what I mean? So Diddy Glover would cap these dudes up and make them think, you know what I mean? Wow, this is wild. This is wild.
These rappers who get themselves start making a lot of money, then when things don't be hot no more, you fall back on people like him. He prey on you. And what he do is he offer you things to keep up a lifestyle. You can imagine Puffy, Playboy. You know, Playboy, don't worry about that, man. I can get us, come with me to the island, Playboy. Come chill with me. Won't be no security guard, no nothing. Won't nobody know about your business. Hey, don't worry about that. I'll wire that, Playboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of rappers out here that got secrets because they fell into those situations with Puffy. And I know this personally.
Wow. So he know personally all of the rappers that Diddy Glover supposedly had a secret gay love affair. He's saying he knows personally that these affairs that we've been hearing about with Diddy Glover, pure survival, you know what I'm talking about? And all these people we've been seeing him kiss publicly, he know personally that it was an affair going on. It was a whole like rap affair.
Playboy, come chill with me. Won't be no security guard, no nothing. Won't nobody know about your business. Hey, don't worry about that. I'll wire that, Playboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of rappers out here that got secrets because they fell into those situations with Puffy. And I know this personally. Like, I know personally, but like I say, a lot of stuff that I know, like I knew a lot of stuff that came out this week we was talking about. I was like, man, I've been knew that. I've been knew about the girl that came out. She was just afraid to tell her story for a long time. Like I knew, when you're in a circle, like the band is like a, you know what I'm saying? So things that transpired in their band, because they work with people that we work with, you know what I'm saying? It gets back to us. And not only that, I've been on a phone call and hear people explaining their situations. It's like crying about, situations. And
Wow. So Freddie P knew about these lawsuits and these victims. Like he heard them crying on the phone before they came out. Pure survival. You know what I mean? People that was taken advantage of. Grown men who got their cheeks clapped and gotta go home and look at their woman, you know what I'm saying? Like and not know how to tell her, look, babe, I was at Diddy Glover's house last night, pure survival. I fell asleep out of nowhere and I woke up naked in the bed with Diddy Glover. But I swear to goodness, I don't remember touching him. I don't remember nothing. All I know is my tasty cakes hurt, baby. Pure survival. And then you got some women that'll try to console you. Oh, come here, baby. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Let me put some cold ice on that ass. You know what I mean? Your woman to try to console you. But this is just crazy, guys.
phone call and hear people explaining their situations. It's like crying about, situations. And it only gonna get worse. Like I was telling people, it's hard to say because I don't want to spoil what's coming up. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say this. Like I said, it gets deeper and deeper. And the more that come out, the more intriguing the story gonna be. All I want to tell people is when that Netflix series come out, it's a rapper coming out with a Netflix series. I won't say no name. I don't want to spoil it for him. I'm not a friend of his. I don't want to, spoil something he got going on. But I will say this: he's doing a phenomenal job. To the point.
Wow. So it's a male rapper that Diddy Glover, I guess Diddy clapped his cheeks, that's got a Netflix special coming out. Bachelor, salute to Bachelor Survival. Not DOA. Salute to you. Love your show. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Pure Survival. Thanks for hitting that super chat. And shout out to everybody that's been hitting that super chat. And my Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me and I'll follow you back. Pure survival. So this is a rapper that's coming out with a Netflix special exposing Diddy Glover, and Freddie P didn't want to tell like everything, but this shit is sad. This is sad.
When that Netflix series come out, it's a rapper coming out with a Netflix series. I won't say no name. I don't want to spoil it for him. I'm not a friend of his. I don't want to, spoil something he got going on. But I will say this: he's doing a phenomenal job. To the point where I was in awe. You get what I'm saying? I was presented the opportunity to work with him, but, like I said, the money wasn't enough for me to leave my couch. But he's doing a phenomenal job, man. There's so many people that's hurt behind this. There's so many people that it's guys that can't come out because of their image. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, you hear that? It's men, grown men, that can't come out about getting their cheeks clapped by Diddy Glover because of their rapper image. Pure survival. If I was just rapping, talking about, look, I'm spinning the block, I'm shooting the Glock, I don't give a goddamn, I won't stop, I'm gonna aim at the cops. If you was rapping like that, talking all tough, and you was getting your biscuit buttered, pure survival, you think that they want to come out and tell y'all that the butter was all over their biscuit? You know what I'm talking about? This is crazy. So I understand. So he's saying it's rappers that don't want to come out because they got their biscuit buttered. This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I was presented the opportunity to work with him, but, like I said, the money wasn't enough for me to leave my couch. But he's doing a phenomenal job, man. There's so many people that's hurt behind this. There's so many people that it's guys that can't come out because of their image. You know what I'm saying? That'll make your eyes go like, whoa. I know about the slams, the Stevie J. I know I'm in the circle. I know about y'all. Y'all confirm. You don't got, but see, even with Stevie J.
Wow, we are surviving the fact that he just put out Stevie J during survival. He just said, Stevie J, we are surviving your love and hip hop facial expressions. And we are surviving your thin mustache. And we are surviving the fact that you've been quiet as hell ever since Diddy Glover got locked up. Pure survival.
You know what I'm saying? That'll make your eyes go like, whoa. I know about the slams, the Stevie J. I know I'm in the circle. I know about y'all. Y'all confirm. You don't got, but see, even with Stevie J, when you got secrets out there of a lifestyle, and the lifestyle you really living, it's a community out there that really know you. You can't hide from them. You can come play tough to us because we don't hear nothing about it. We don't hang around the same crowds. They know you.
Wow, so he's saying this is a freak off community, pure survival. Like we knew that it was a freak off community, but the way Freddie P just broke it down, like, okay, so like the freak off community know that he or she was getting her cheeks clapped, pure survival, and they won't say nothing because it's a freak off community. Oh wow, okay, like I get what he's saying now during survival. You know, I get what he's
See,
saying.
even with Stevie J, you know, when you got secrets out there of a lifestyle and you know the lifestyle you really living, it's a community out there that really know you. You can't hide from them. You can come play tough to us because we don't hear nothing about it. We don't hang around the same crowds. They know you. They know what you and Cuffy was going on, not just Stevie J. I'm just saying anybody. If you're in that community and you trying to hide something, you can hide it from the street dudes and the thugs and the real, but they know you. And that's what a lot of rappers was facing. That's why a lot of them can't defend themselves. You hear them? They be, it can't really say no because they know somebody know you. Somebody know for a fact. Somebody was there with y'all. Somebody he confided in, like as a best friend. You know what I'm saying? That no.
Wow. So Diddy Glover, we are surviving Diddy Glover confiding into another man saying, you know, I clapped Usher's cheeks last night, pure survival, put his butt in a gurney. Yeah, man, I feel bad for that daddy. You know what I'm saying? But when I was clapping Usher's cheeks, pure survival, and I had his Super Bowl skates on. I had his Super Bowl skates on. Wow, so Diddy Glover consoles, like he call and let one of his peoples know, like, you know what I mean, when he feels bad with his predatory behavior. So it could be your cheeks that he's consoling. He's getting consoled by somebody with your motherfucking cheeks. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy as hell. Somebody said, not a zesty monster. Pure survival. That's what it sounds like, right?
These rapper secrets. You can imagine being propositioned by Puffy like that, like.
Wow, proposition. So that man would proposition motherfuckers. He said, look, I want you. He like Felice Johnson. I like you and I want you. So we can do this the easy way or we could do this the hard way. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just sad at the end of the day, man. But I want to say shout out to Freddy P, all the making of the band members, everybody who came out and been exposing Diddy and been feeling good. You know what I mean? They've been looking better. You know what I'm saying? Like they got robbed of a bunch of money that belonged to them. When Diddy tried to give back that publishing, where they was only getting like what $13 a year, you done spent all these people publishing pure survival, and then try to give it back to them 100 years later when it's only worth $13 a year. You know what I'm saying? Like you owe them. If you wanted this shit not to happen, Diddy Glover, and you was talking about, oh, last year, oh, I'm doing an album about love. I just want God in my life and all this stuff. You should have went and gave $1 million a piece to every one of them making of the band people. You know what I'm saying? All your other artists. You should have did all the money that you done been paying for these lawsuits right now, pure survival. You should have paid everybody that you done took advantage of and robbed. You know what I mean? That's what you should have did. You know what I mean? Maybe they wouldn't be so vocal to put out the truth, sir. You know what I'm saying? But no, you still, man, this shit was crazy. So when this trial take place, they talking about May. My personal opinion, I think Diddy is going to snitch on enough people before May. He was already granted the next bail hearing. So he was granted that. Diddy Glover's gonna tell on enough people that I think they're gonna let him out on bail. And I think they're gonna have Diddy wearing a wire. This is my just thought. I think they're gonna let him out so he can get even other people that he may didn't even have on camera, but he know what they into, that he can indict. Like maybe they might don't have that footage, but they're gonna use Diddy Glover because they're using him right now. And everybody always say why you call him Diddy Glover? Because he looked like Danny Glover when he first posted that picture after Cassie lawsuit. He looked like Danny Glover, so I call him Diddy Glover, pure survival. You know what I mean? So if you watch my show, we call him Diddy Glover over here. You know what I mean? And imagine what he looked like right now. I want to see. He probably look like Diddy Glover times 20 right now. Motherfucker probably look like Tom Hanks, like he about to cast away. Diddy Glover probably got a big freak off beard right now with naps and peas and poop stains and all that shit in it. This shit is just horrible at this point, guys. But salute to everybody that came. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe and share this video.